Hi everyone, so the other week I was able to show off my first ever Nendoroid of Rei Ayanami from Evangelion, and I did say that in a couple of weeks time I'd be getting more, and of course the Asuka one has arrived, my favourite character from the series. So this is Asuka Langley Shikinami from the Rebuild series, not Asuka Langley Soryu from the original. There are differences in character appearances, is mostly the same, but it's not that sort of thing. We're not going to go into that. So let's just open her straight up and take a look at her. So, like I mentioned in the last video, I've got all of these pre-ordered. The Asuka Rei, which I've already got, and the Shinjin Karu, which should arrive later this year, possibly in a couple of months. I think June or July is the targeted time for them, and of course, as you know, any Evangelion related stuff I have to get. So, we'll open her up straight away and take a look at her. And straight away, you can just kind of see. So, I don't really feel I spoke too much about the Nendoroid itself in terms of reviewing it, just kind of looked at how nice it was. So, there's always a good weight to these things. There was for the Rei, and I've felt other Nendoroids in the past. There's not as much articulation, kind of, as I've seen on other models, but that's okay. I mean, the whole point here is that a lot of these things are swappable. You get a nice little series of parts to go with them. You can change out the bodies, the faces, the lot. So with her, we've got movable arms to start off with. You can twist her body all the way around. I don't know why you do that. You can twist her. Yep. Do that. Oh, and her arm fell off. That's always good, isn't it? So, yeah, probably because I start twisting it around. So, yeah, the hair pieces come off there and move. So, with the Asuka Shikinami one, we get not as many accessories as you did with the Rei, which is kind of a little bit disappointing if I'm being honest. Obviously, Asuka is my favourite, and I would have liked to have more accessories, but I guess at the same time, Asuka maybe doesn't have as many scenes associated with her in the series. I don't know. I feel like you can have moments. You could have, from the Rebuild series alone, you could have her with the Ragdoll, you could have her with the games console she's simply playing. So the first face we get is Angry Asuka face. Look at her. Probably berating people for something. The other face we get, which we'll get out of the bag, is this sort of cute, kind of a blep kind of face. She's all like, blep. And the lone accessory we get with her is her school bag, which is, nice and cute. You got the same one with the Rei, but with the Rei you got like the bucket and stuff to pose her hands as well, which I say it's not. I didn't buy this for the accessories, so not that much of a deal breaker here. You buy them for the figure itself. So, also to go along with this, you get the stand to prop her up nicely, which I'll show at the end of this. You get, and I think this is a replacement bit for in the neck area. Go back in there. And you get a nice array of replacement hands and also some arms there, which I will try and go through a few. So with the Rei, let's I'll just sort of demonstrate how easy it is to swap something out, which is something I really like. So as with the Rei, I really do like the job they've done on this, the paint job, the expression. It's all incredibly cute, really nicely done, really fits the character. So let's replace something. So very easy to replace the faces. So you just take the hair bit off. You take the face out. Easier said than done on camera. So yeah, you take the face out and you're left with this hideous mess. So let's put in Angry Asuka. He says, there we go. You'll get there eventually. And put her hair back in there, and now she's like, ah. that's a line from the show. So you can just have a look. I mean, you saw how easy one of the hands came off earlier, so I just kind of want to delve into this bag of hands, and we'll take out one of the hands, which is really, really small, so I don't actually want to risk too much with this. So that's that one there. Oh, that one fell out because I'm messing about with it. So taking out the hand is pretty easy. Should probably do it on camera. So the other hand came out pretty easy. New hand gone in, just as easy. Get that back in focus. We got her with a shoulder injury. Let's make sure that's in properly off camera. Yeah, there we go. So we pop that there, and then she can be like, oh, I have to go to school, I'm so angry about this. Oh, it's too hot. But yeah, there you go. Very easy to much like the Rei Ayanami one, very, very easy to swap things in and out. And yeah, really, really like this. Just like the Rei one. Really look forward to getting the Shinji and Karu one. Quite intrigued to see what they pack in with those, if anything at all. Trying to think of like what appropriate props you would get for those. With Shinji, I'd imagine the S-Dart. With Karu, a bit more dubious on that one. Not so sure what they'll include. One thing I notice is the models and props, especially for Rei, seem to be a sort of a mishmash of from the series, inspired by the series and the Rebuild films. Obviously, we're talking about this one being Asuka Shikinami from the Rebuilds. The Rei Ayanami seem to be from the Rebuild maybe, but the props, like the bucket and water, I don't remember that happening in the Rebuild movies. That was more of a series thing. Not that it really matters. I know obviously the characters are different, especially in Asuka's case, but you know, it's good just to have Evangelion Nendoroids out there. So I'll pop in some photos at the end of her in various poses, and thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again soon with more sort of unboxing-y stuff.